Okay, so hello and welcome to SMT Connect on day two. I'm delighted to be joined by Ollie Terrace from SMT Renting to my left, and we have the Managing Director of Incap in Estonia.
My name is Greg Chris.
Greg Chris, okay. So nice to meet you, Greg. Both of you are celebrating a new announcement that you've made just today at the show. Maybe, Ollie, you can tell us a little bit about the announcement regarding the facility in Estonia.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Trevor. We have just signed a new contract with Incap, which we are very happy to have been our customer since 2017. This is the third line we're going to install now, and we have upgraded the line accordingly. I would say every 2 years, basically, we have upgraded the lines according to the growth, which is with Incap has been having over the years.
Yeah. Okay, and so tell me, why do you see the renting strategy? Why does that fit your business model?
I think it's great. We used to own the lines that we had, and it's basically you buy the line, and when you have it, you have the best line. 5 years later, you have a pretty good line, and you keep that line for 10 years, maybe more, and you're stuck with what you've invested in. But with the rental setup that we have at SMT House, actually, Ola mentioned, we started in 2017 with a line setup. We have since added a larger oven, changed the printer, added an SPI, added a better AOI. You can just stop and swap with their solution. You can continue to improve the lines.
Right.
And today we signed a deal where we're improving our 2017 line. We bought our second line in 2020, and we're improving that line, making it faster, and adding a third line so that we're going to we increase our capacity by more than 50%.
Right.
Adding robots on and changing some of the solutions that we have. I think that's the way to go. I mean, it's like leasing a car versus buying a car. Do you want to keep it for the rest of your life, or you want to swap it out every 3 to 5 years? Right. And so our possibility is to swap it out after 5 years, or continue with the agreement, or upgrade it. Okay. It's a great solution.
Right. So what do you? What kind of products are you typically making? What's your product mix like?
We do a lot of IoT and power electronics. We have, basically medical electronics. We produce a product that's going to the moon. We do small batch, large batch. Our line setup is for high runners, but we are a high mix, low volume, high mix, medium volume factory. But we do have the high volume, high runners. And so the third line we're adding is actually to help our main lines run the high runners more effectively, and we'll have a line that can deal with the smaller batches more effectively. But we basically, Incap is in all sectors, so we have other factories in India, the UK, and Slovakia. In Slovakia, we have automotive. In the UK, we have the AS, aerospace and defense. And in India, it's more power electronics. Yeah. But we're in all the electronics sectors today.
I saw your results last week. Quite incredible growth. Was it 41% growth year on year?
That's correct.
That's massive. Absolutely massive.
Something right.
Is one of the reasons that this business model is attractive to you because you don't necessarily know what you're going to be making in 6 months' time, and you have some flexibility to be able to change the product mix?
Very good point. The first line that we signed was based on a customer that had a real need and said we need to do this. And we are a contract manufacturer, so we have the projects changing through the years. And as a new customer comes in, the advantage with SMT House is we can expand the line, plug in a new add-on that we need to be able to offer the capability that we have. So it's no longer about capacity or capability. As we're talking about, we're adding more robots to increase the capacity, or we can add on the capabilities as we have them, just for meeting our customer needs. And that flexibility, agility, is what our customers love.
Right. It's really interesting. So, Ollie, are you seeing a growth in general in this type of business strategy?
Yeah, definitely. Over the last years, I see definitely a clear move in this direction, and we have our customers all over Europe, and we are getting close to 100 contract customers all over Europe in the near future here. So it's definitely, this is making more and more impact or impasse on the EMS companies, and it's more the bigger customers who want to have this kind of fleet management of the SMT fleet. So definitely this is, and we see also that, as Greg just is mentioning, if we look to all the contracts, basically we see that all our contract is turned within 24 to 36 months. So something is happening inside that customer.
Mhm.
New customers are coming in, growing, or changes, technology is changing, and we simply just stop and swap the equipment around to meet our customers' demand.
Yeah, I guess that probably must give you a little bit of a leg up in some of your competitors, because typically the model in Europe versus Asia is that, you know, in Europe and US they swap out machines in onesies and twosies, you know, in the line, whereas in Asia they tend to swap out the whole line. But you know, you're only as fast as the slowest machine on your line. So I think being able to have this agility is probably a good thing.
Yeah, that's definitely one of our USPs.
Yeah, yeah. Great. Well, there you go. Congratulations, gentlemen, on your agreement. And to our audience, that's the first big deal we've heard about here at SMT Connect. And I want to thank you for coming in and joining us today.
Thank you.